Israel and Palestine. It's difficult to talk about, isn't it? Just its mention and your pupils have dilated, your heartbeat accelerated, without you realizing. Why? It's difficult to be indifferent. A lot of people have suffered. A lot of people have died over this decades-long conflict. Maybe you know someone personally affected by it. Maybe you're part of the Jewish or Muslim communities. Or maybe you're simply moved by the amount of human suffering. Depending on where you get your information from, on your social media algorithm, on the conversations you have with those around you, your take on the conflict differs from others. Awful graphic images, the destruction, the blood, poignant first-hand accounts, the polarization of views, the constant commentary, the propaganda, the manipulation of stats, of facts, the divisive rhetoric, content that makes you angry, pushes you to react, to share. It's not easy to follow. Is this really a good versus evil battle? We've been led to pick a side, to justify the actions of leaders that are absolutely abhorrent. We've been led to compare, to minimize the suffering of one people over another. What's dangerous is we end up conflating the action of leaders and the people they govern, and in extension their religion, which has led to antisemitism and islamophobia. War in its destructive wake blurs these lines even further. In the aftermath of World War II, where 69% of deaths were civilians, the Geneva Conventions emerged, setting rules of war to shield non-fighters, the wounded, prisoners of war, and the civilian populations from harm in case of conflict. Today, for the international community as a whole, the targeting of civilians, of medics, of aid workers is prohibited. You can also think of the limitations put on cluster bombs, on landmines, on chemical weapons. When you contravene one of these rules, it is called a war crime. The widespread and systematic attack upon a civilian population is called a crime against humanity. Key members within the Hamas and Israeli governments have been accused of both war crimes and crimes against humanity. International arrest warrants have been made, although a few within the Hamas leadership have since perished. Special committees within the UN, the International Criminal Court of Justice, human rights organizations such as Amnesty International or Human Rights Watch have gone one step further, assembling the evidence to claim that Israel's warfare methods in Gaza are consistent with the characteristics of genocide, acts committed with the intention to destroy, in whole or in parts, a national, ethnical, racial, or religious group. Irrespective of these claims and what you think of them, irrespective of the politics, irrespective of the right or wrong, there's a catastrophic humanitarian crisis ongoing in the Gaza Strip. According to the Red Cross and other organizations on the ground, there is a critical risk of famine, with many facing starvation. 90% have been forced to flee their homes. The healthcare system is on the edge of collapse. Think about the damage the bombs have done to civilian infrastructure. The roads, the sewage system, the electricity, the water supply, the hospitals, the schools, the farmland. Think of the 50,000 plus who have died, and double that number who have been injured. This is a call to our shared humanity. In a future video, I'll highlight the work of several organizations making a difference on the ground in Gaza, both Israeli and Palestinian organizations that could use our support. For now, this is a call to influential world leaders, in particular the leaders of the two countries I am citizen of, President Macron of France, Keir Starmer of the United Kingdom. Do everything you can to stop the war now. You have economic and diplomatic clout. Have the courage to pursue peace.